But like talking about mental health docs, like because Miki works in the sector, and like we spoke about it last week about So this is my also that works in mental health and like for the longest time we talk when he's been drinking, it's obviously something that you're passionate about because you like to like get across to us who don't work in the sector, like the shortfalls and the shit that mental health patients deal with, like because you're the eyes inside the walls. Like, do you want to share some of that, man? Because I think some of it is like people think like the sector got chucked a whole lot of money last government spending. But what's the truth in all that, Docs? Because you're a PI who works in that sector. Like, through your eyes, like how heavy is that, man? Because some of the stories sometimes you got me like fucking crying, mate. Because I'm like, fuck, that's hard, eh? And like that's why they never Sio Lalo, eh? Like it is you are human, eh? People are human.
Yeah, hard up. I think for me working in it, Docs is like like I work under the nurses, to support the nurses at work, and like especially when the nurses get a lot of slack, like, oh, you guys are always asking for money. It's like, bro, they like seeing the shit they go through. We take the brunt of it, like the PAs, like because if we have to restrain them and all that. So it's like, fuck, what they've been doing for the last 10 years or whatever. It's like, bro, they're not paid what they should be being paid if you're looking at it that way. But yeah, bro, it's like I told you, when I started the job, I never thought I'd work in this industry. I was like, fuck, and people said to me, my wife works in it, my father and all that. Give it a go, man. I think you'll be good at it. I'm like, fuck that. Like the whole, my look at it was, I'm not working with mental cunts. That's how I looked at it. I'm not working with mental. Fuck that. But when you actually get in there, I'm in there 5 years now. Still kind of new, but it's changed the whole way I look at life. Like working with these clients, like I just see, bro, some of the shit that they've been through is like shit I've been through, and it's just, like, how like I was saying before, when everything hits at once, some of them just be through thing after thing after thing, bro. It gets too much, and then bro, you're gonna break, you're gonna break, you're gonna break, and then they end up there. But then you say, bro, they're normal, bro. Like they're just like us, like. And then that's the way when I say to go to work and I tell everyone, like, I'd never want another job. I love this job so much where I go there, it feels like I'm just hanging out with my usos, or my sisters, like it's just, what can I do to make their day better or help to get them out for their recovery. That's all pretty much the gist of it. What I feel when I'm there, I'm like, fuck. Man, they're going through shit there. Some of the shit, like I've been through this, in my own things, but it's I've managed to hold it together and not let it get to that point where, boom, you're going to hit. And most of the time it's being around support, having the support there. Some of the stories, it's, you think like, bro, they should have cracked.
Went to jail or something.
Yeah, man, like a lot earlier.
Yeah, the kids would have, the parents would have.
Yeah.
But like I remember one thing, because I had another mate who did a placement in one of the, I think he did it in Carrington, and the placement was just more to tick off some of the papers that he was doing, like because he's a guidance counsellor, and he talked about like how the some nurses, and he's not all nurses, but he said in some of these facilities where you go in, nurses just copy and paste notes and they just transfer it onto other notes, and before the patient's even being like sort of dealt with, it's sort of like you want to know the backstory on them without reading the notes, because he said a lot of people, they come in, like say you had like a serial killer in the ward, they'd read all of that and then they'd give that one particular, not that everyone deserves it, but that one particular guy that almost more attention, but almost like, oh, we won't care for him too much. Like he said that felt real, just him going in as a new person into the ward.
Yeah.
But like, how much of that is true, do you think? Because the way he explained it, it sounded like, man, is it real? But his example was that a guy just wanted to use the phone, and then when because he had the power to sort of go and read notes, and he felt like, man, like this guy keeps wiping his feces on the wall. Like, what is it that's gotten him to that point? And then he must have used the app just to get what this guy wanted to do, and all he wanted to do was use the phone. Like, is it that bad in some of the wards, man? Because
I think
I hope not.
Because I haven't worked at forensics. I haven't worked at forensics yet. I'm still just acute inpatient unit. But I have seen sometimes where, like for me, docs, when they come in, like when I first started, you know, because I'm new to it, and in my first day, one of the clients said to me, "Oh, you're a new guy." Someone told me a new guy, and he's like, "You better watch your back," you know. You're like, and you know, going off, you know, with all cast like our instinct is like.
Did you watch your back?
And I was like, "Oh yeah, all good, mate, all good." But I was like, "Talk to me like that, bro. Fuck, you're lucky, you know." But not knowing the job, you know, I'm learning at the same time my job, and then getting to know these clients is so you find out, fuck, they're just unwell. Like they are genuinely unwell. Why they say things like that? Like, bro, I hardly have that problem now because I'm just like straight up with them from the front, bro. You're here for this. This is what we're here for. Remember, I didn't bring you here. You're here. All I'm doing is to look after you while you're here. Got your stay here, and I'm gonna make it the best way possible for you. I want you to get, you know, doing little things, help them out, bring them a mekai. Some of them relate to our poly boys, our Maori poly boys. Some of them, like their families are down. Like, you know, we've opened up we take them for all districts now, so their family can't come out there. They got no petrol in there. Like, oh, my family, I can't do this. I was like, yep, it's all good, bro. Like, how am I gonna make it happy or good for him? And us on the floor, we do that so we make it easier for our nurses.
Yeah,
Our nurses, yes, we'll tell our nurses, but they need medication. They're working up, or they start, you know, targeting all that kind of stuff. But look, going back to what you said, docs, I never read the notes. I never judge them as they come in. Sometimes, like, why the fuck have we got forensics coming in? They should be going straight to there. And you read and I was like, oh, they're this. And I was like, they come in, we'll take them as they are. They come in, half the time, dogs, those guys with the big reps, they come in there, they're like, bro, fuck, it's better than being in jail.
Yeah.
And after heaps of like this, you get to talk to them, you get to know them, they're like that. But oh, fuck, I'd rather be here than jail. And then you feel like, bro, they're actually not bad. Like, and then you don't want to get too deep into it, but you know, gradually build that rapport with them. And oh, fuck, so what made you go in there? You know, slowly, there will be those shit. Fuck, I heard you got locked up for this and that. Like, fuck, you want to go, cunt? You know, it's like, nah, you just bring it on slow. And if you want to, you know, some won't do it, but I just feel like, fuck, bro, they're just like us. Just like us and needing love and support, eh? And some of them don't have their support. Well, their families are like, oh, fuck, done it too much, then I don't want to borrow it, you know? A lot of times it's like that.
I reckon that's part of mental health. With PIs in it, I'm just talking what I've seen in it. A lot of families, because they're sick of seeing the repeat of things, of their loved ones having the same dramas, or he's going to get wired and then come back hyper, not off his meds in it. A lot of them is just like they disown their own family member. And it's sad too, like, you know, but that's something that we should drill into ourselves.
I mean, we need to be more resilient and being supportive, eh?
We gotta love each other, like, whatever, like, lane that you are on, I don't know, like, lane and that, but, like, there's different stages in life that people go through. There's no one way. There's in life, there's probably like 10. There's like whātai, that's right, way in the corner. And there's different lanes there, and people adjust themselves into it. You guys just find them and just accept the way that as stages go through, because stages, remember, it's stages.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the stage. It's just going through that little thing. But that's how I feel in it.
I think you sum it up. If I was to sum that up, just by listening to you just talk about that, I think every guy, like, a man's got to show you some sort of love, right?
And it's harder, because it comes with patience, everything, understanding.
But summing that up, as a man and working in the industry, like for yourself, but you being as a dad, sometimes you got to show a mother's love, eh? Like, and that's everything that you're saying. Because I don't have patience, and sometimes I test myself. I got to check myself sometimes that, you know, sometimes the way I'm talking to my girls, it's not appropriate, because if I heard that walking in as a dad, hearing that from a guy, like, he was already weird of rubbishes, you know. But that's that sort of.
I reckon the best thing that you can do is, like, probably check yourself every time you You say something and just check it that you, like, pictures someone like, are you sure?